Hey guys, it's Kathleen over at BookBrush, and you have probably all seen those trope graphics out on social media where you'll see the book in the center and then those adorably flirty arrows with the tropes pointing at the book so people, readers, can easily see what tropes are in that book. Well, we have templates in BookBrush, and I want to show you how easy it is to transform those for any type of genre. So let's jump in and take a look. Here in the Custom Creator, you can go into Community Templates and you'll find different trope graphics. There's one up here at the top that I'm looking at. Here's one here, one here, one here. Well, let's look at how to transform. Click and select. Once it's in the workspace, you can easily change out the text. So we're going to double click. We're going to do a little bit more of a fantasy theme. So I'm going to click on the text here on the left in the font area and click Add More Fonts. And you have all these to choose from. But also, if you're just not sure, hey, I need something that gives off the right vibe, try the font pairing. So we'll click on that. And these are paired by genre. One of the examples under fantasy font pairings is philosopher. So if you're looking for that, quick way to find it is switch your sort to name so it'll go alphabetical. And then that one happened to be a sans serif. So I'm narrowing the search. And then you just arrow through. And it happens to be in the second column, and I already put a check mark there. So once you find it and check mark it, it will be in your list every time you go into BookBrush, and you can use it pretty easily. So we'll close out of there, and then I can click on the font, and I can use the philosopher, and I'll go ahead and put in all of my tropes. Now this one has word wrapped a little, so we'll just make the box a little bit bigger and we're in good shape. In this case, I'm going to change them to white and we'll just quickly change the background around as well. Now we want to change the background, so instead of this romance theme, we have more of a fantasy theme. So on the left, I'll click background and we can search forest. These background images all source from Pixabay. So we have that in the background. Now let's do some fun background things. So I'm double clicking the background so we have the full editing tools over here. You know that I love to blur, so we can adjust here like this. And then I also want to talk about adding color with it. We can do two different colors here. Click Add Gradient. We'll do more of a blue as well. And we'll do a top to bottom. And what I'm going to do on the background is simply adjust the transparency. That gives you some of those fun fantasy colors, and you can change which way it goes. Some cool looks there. And then if you're looking for these adorably flirty arrows to add on your own or change around, you can find those under Elements here, under Arrows, See All. So there are additional choices here. Or if you're just thinking, you know what, I like this one, I'm going to make it a little bit larger so I can see what's happening. You can duplicate with this plus button and you add an extra one. So I could take this one out, the garbage can, bring this one over, rotate with the circular arrow, and place it in there. So if you like that one better, definitely go with that one, and you can change those around. Now, a couple other cool things because I love to throw in some hidden gems. Have you looked in Images under Effects? There are a lot of neat things in here. So these white ones are a little hard to see, but if you edit, you've got that cool smoke look, and you can double click and resize with the slider, or you can drag the corners. And then you may know this, but you can send things in front and behind with these little arrows here. Now it goes element by element, and we have like 8 things in here with the text box and the arrows, so it's going to be several clicks to get behind. And then you can adjust transparency on that too. So I definitely think it's a bit of a hidden gem under Images, and we found those here under Effects, and there's some cool sparkles, so let's look at those as well. Tell you what, I'm going to use the eye icon here on the lower right and move these out. This is what the sparkles look like, these cool little blue dots. Again, same method, send to behind. And now, see, they're there, but they're kind of subtle. So we just quickly took what was more of a romance-themed graphic. If you look under community templates again, it looked like this. And now we've got a much more fantasy-oriented one. Just took a couple minutes. So give it a try. If you create something like this, put it in our Facebook group. We would love to see your creations.